Sorry for getting this video out super late. Nothing major happened. I'm just watching a 5-hour video on American Girl dolls, and it's very engrossing and I didn't want to stop, but I did pause so I would not lose my Neopie streak. It's Neopie's day 8. It's Neopie's day. It's between day 7 and 9. I want to say it's 8, and instead of verifying that, I'm gonna not do it. But what we will do, we will vote for the Neopies today. Let's get on out there and see what new categories you're gonna come up with, and the items that I do or do not have opinions on, because I think all the heavy hitters, they had those categories first. It's like a reverse award show, where if you're watching an award show, like the big heavy hitter awards come towards the end of the broadcast, or if there's like a big performance or something, that also comes towards the end of the broadcast. And like you start off with something solid, but then like a lot of stuff in between, and then something big at the end. The Neopies are kind of the opposite, which is why I appreciate Neopets. They're like, here's the stuff you care about. Here are the avatars and the side events. Now we're going to give you a bunch of categories of things you've never considered, and you're going to vote on it. So that's what I'm going to do today. On my ballot, best Neopoint wearable. So if I'm just looking at these items, we're gonna have a repeat of yesterday. Yay, repeat day. Okay, so nostalgic Neopet computer desk foreground, anti-Valentine's tea, the drenched dress, an adorable Illison wig. So if you did not watch my video yesterday, it's still up there. You have time. Ignore your responsibilities. Watch my YouTube videos. You will know that yesterday I said I have not heard of any of these items. And today, I also have not heard any of these items. The Illison wig, I feel like we have Illison wigs, and like, it's not that I know specifically about the adorable Illison wig. Illison is a word that I recognize, so I'm gonna just create a false memory that I recognize that this is a standout Neopoint wearable that came out in the past year. The desk, never seen it. The anti-Valentine's tea is interesting because it's like the skull mug, and I think Chevy Equinox has a skull mug in her customization. Chevy Equinox is going to be the Void Within pet when the void ends in 2 years, but I'm pretty sure she's holding a skull mug, but it doesn't have the heart and it doesn't come with this nifty table, so maybe it's not the anti-Valentine's tea. And then there's the drenched dress. If I can't pronounce it, I can't vote for it. So I think the Illison wig is going to win because people love Illison and people love wigs, even though wigs only look good on about 3 Neopets. Ooh, I don't know how the customization girlies do it, because the wigs and the clothes and the accessories don't look good across all Neopet species. But I think the wig is going to win. I'm going to go for the Valentine's tea because I have something similar that I don't think is the Valentine's tea, and instead of verifying that information, let's not verify it. Yay! So we're going to go with that. So I think I'm voting for the tea. I think though the winners are going to go the wig, the dress, the tea, and then the computer background, or the wig, the dress, the background, foreground, and then the tea. So locking in those votes, and then we're going to submit. And I get a Queen of Screams dress and a vinyl Tyranian Hissy. Thank you. So the next thing on the ballot is the best Neocash Dyeworks item. Dyeworks is a word that I see on jellyneo because I think Dyeworks stuff comes out monthly, but I always skip those posts, and I think everyone got like a free like Dyeworks something when Dyeworks was first introduced, so I might have that somewhere in my safety deposit box. And if I'm wrong, just let me be wrong. Just boo me in the comments. Boo, you suck. But is Dyeworks the one where you can like change the color of items, right? So you have like a dress and then you use this dye works potion and you can change the color of the dress. I think that's what dye works says. But again, I kind of ignore Neocash stuff. So there we go. But I will be voting in the category. The options are dye work orange, dusk in the water background. Okay, I'm gonna hate this category, won't I? The next option is dye work sunset, enchanted forest waterfall background. Then we have dye works black, library of ghost stories background. And then finally dye works purple, dreamy cloud background. This was established this week that I'm a little bit over backgrounds. This is a very new development. So if you're not fully caught up and you're like, why do you dislike backgrounds on neopets.com? This is a last 24 hours situation has come up. I'm tired of backgrounds. I truly am. And I don't know if it's due to me just having a bunch of them and not caring, or if it's the Neopies specifically, but I want to say my irritation started with Advent Calendar, but I think I might be making that up. But backgrounds, I'm just sick of them. And so when we're showcasing the best dye work items, but dye works are only being applied to backgrounds, does dye works not work for anything else? Or does dye works only for backgrounds? I don't think dye works is only for backgrounds. And I don't want another week of best dye works shoes, best dye works makeup. Okay? Just, I don't like backgrounds. And I'm going to guess that the cloud is going to win because it's like sparkly and stuff. But there is a Kiko in the picture, so that might scare away some voters. Then maybe the water. But they're, okay, so there's two of them. I don't know. The waters are going to be something, and then I think the ghost stories are going to be last, but I don't think it's going to be like a single digit like loss. Fourth place, I think like the people that have like that like gothic aesthetic, the dark color aesthetic, are really going to go for that one, but I don't know. Let's go for the clouds. Why not? There we go. I get a Truffala hot chocolate and Fiora's powder puff. Thank you. So now I have the honor of telling you what items have won recently. Did I do Retired Master? Best NC event I did. Best plot I did that. Best Avatar. Have we gone through Best Avatar? Is Best Avatar the new one? It goes to the Varwolf. It goes to the Varwolf. Did I guess that correctly? I don't think I did. I'm gonna be so for real. I think I thought Judor was gonna win, and I'm not gonna go back and watch my own video during this video. But I did say I want to say that the Varwolf was gonna be top 2. And then it's Judora. There's a difference there. So y'all's really like the Varwolf. Are that many people making Varwolves? Am I the only one who's struggling with it? Is this the avatar that you want to have the most out of these 4? Or what's going on? Because there were a couple avatars that came. I could come up with a list of 10 recently released avatars that are better than these 4. But the Varwolf, is it because Varwolves are new? Am I underestimating how much people like Varwolves? You had to kind of like hustle to get the avatar, and maybe allegedly TNT's making it easier because some of the items are going to be like or they're going to be stocked. You can like buy them in like the spooky foods. And I don't know how that's going to help because I feel like it's going to just, they should put it in the general store to really tank the prices, but like if it's restocking, it's going to just go to bots and resellers. Am I being too negative? Anyways, the Varwolf won the best avatar. Then Judora. Then Grave Tombstone. Then am I the only one who was okay with Outdoor Cup being canceled? Do I think that's the best looking avatar of the bunch? No, I don't. No, I don't. But it's the one that I have. And that should count. That should count for something. Then Grave Tombstone. I'm not getting that one. So the best gift box. We have a winner of the Drenched Lagoon. And then second place is the Snow Wager. Third place is Healing Springs. Fourth place is the Sweet Beakadoo. But those are all pretty even in the 20s. Like, there's clear winners, but it's not like one person is 50% of the votes, the other person is 3%. I guess I voted for the Drenched. I guess. You know, I'm good at picking things, so that's fine. There we go. Best Avatar. And is it because I'm personally ignoring Varwolves and the Neopets community? So unless someone comes to my comments and talks about Varwolves, I don't think about them and I ignore the Varwolf news. But that is shocking to me. Judora, she's looked better. Love and Light, I'm sending it Judora's way, but she's looked better. This Avatar doesn't show her in the best light. But there we go. What are we going to get to see tomorrow? Tomorrow, what category will be announced? That's 52 hours. This one. Okay, so we're going to get to see the best species-specific outfit. I know you all voted for the Chia. I know you did. You had to, because the Chia looks the best. The Ogren and the Drake are basically the same thing, and then no one likes Jub Jub, so I'm expecting a Chia sweep. She is at 80% of the vote. I already know it. Then best baby item, I'm going to just assume that I guessed wrong. So there we go. That is the Neopets Neopies. Everything else is fine on my little accounts. Amphilia still Lenny. Pedialyte still being Battledome trained. Everyone's chilling in Cockroach Towers. I hope everything is good for you. Let me know what you voted on recently for the Neopies. Any surprises for the winners? Let me know the community's thoughts on Varwolves, because I guess I'm just out of sync because I didn't think Varwolves were going to get 40-something%. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Neopies fun. Bye!